Hi everybody, Matt back with you. Hope you're okay. Today we conclude our Austrian adventure, and what better place for this channel to visit than Central Cemetery in near Vienna. This is one of the biggest cemeteries in Europe. It's got this wonderful entranceway. My friend Sonia is with me today. We might see her soon if she wants to be on camera. But this cemetery is full of the rich and famous of Austria's past. So let's see what's in here. Okay, so this is a rather, well, it's amazing. Beautiful graveyard cemetery. And you will definitely have heard of some of the people I'm about to show you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk through the mausoleum here and show you some of these wonderful statues and graves, and we'll see if we can figure out who any of them are. So in actual fact, the more well-known outside of Vienna names are further into the cemetery, so instead let's just have a quick look through the tombs that are here because they are fantastic. How amazing is this one? It's like some entrance to a fantasy world with dwarves guarding it. Absolutely amazing. As there are millions of people buried here, we're just going to try and track down the people you may know, the famous names you've heard of, and we'll look for their graves, and I'll give you a little bit of information about the ones we find. Right, let's head out of the mausoleum and into the cemetery. Okay, so obviously I don't know some of these people. Sonia says this is a row for doctors. Most of them have statues. It's quite interesting. It's very bright today. I don't know if you'll be able to see any of these. It's interesting. I can only imagine a sculptor. Yeah. Okay, here's where we may know some people. Famous musician herself right there, Sonia Dawn-Dietz. So I may say some of the names slightly wrong than what they should be, but this one is the composer Franz Supper. Just the first of a number of composers in this area. This one you may well have heard of. So Johann Strauss is in this cemetery, but this one is Edward Strauss. This is the brother of Johann. Here's another brother. And just behind is Johann Strauss. So Vater is father, yeah? Wow. So we'll come back to the composers in a moment. However, look at these. There's some huge tombs, family tombs. Amazing. I don't know if you can see this. Is it? So how many of these composers have you heard of? Schubert. Oh, the sun is just not helping today. This one is, due to it being an area for composers, this is not the official burial site of Mozart, but it is a kind of tribute to him amongst his peers. Obviously next to him. Johann Strauss. Next to him, Brahms. So the building we're coming to, is this a museum?
I think it's a church.
Church.
Friedhofskirche.
Okay.
Cemetery church.
So this place keeps throwing up surprises. Behind me now is the grave of Curt Jurgens, and I will pronounce the names wrong, I apologise, but famous actor, and perhaps more famous to UK viewers as the villain, I think, is it Carl Stromberg, something like that, in James Bond, The Spy Who Loved Me. So there is a grave of a James Bond villain. This is just extraordinary. I found out also here, Hedy Lamarr is here somewhere. Falco is here. Wow, I had no idea. Another actor, Paul Horbiger. So the mausoleums you can see around the side of the church, we think are presidents. Obviously, I could film them, but I don't think anybody who watches my channel will know who they are. So let's find some more names. Unfortunately, we do only have restricted time here, as I'm about to catch a flight home. But try and show you as much as we can. Once again, apologies for the it's 35 degrees again, and yeah, the sun just seems to be in the way of everything I try and film. Okay, so this is the grave of Falco, who, if you were around in the 80s, was at #1 in the charts with Rock Me Amadeus. That is amazing. I know best to get a picture of it. There he is. So fortunately time is against us, and I would love to show you so much more of this, and there is so much more to see. I didn't realise quite what we were coming to today. Yeah, it's just amazing what is here. I mean, I've just stopped here. I'll just show you what's in this section. So doctors and professors, architects. Yeah. composers, singers. So the next grave we're looking at is actually more of a memorial than a grave, as the lady in question, her ashes were scattered in Vienna woods. But look whose memorial this is. Okay, so behind me now, this is the grave of Hedy Lamarr, and it says on here, film actress, which you possibly know, she was a famous film actress, and then it's only very later in life, it's found out she was an incredible inventor. She potentially invented Wi-Fi and plenty of other things. That is what she is best remembered for, but yeah, there we go, grave of Hedy Lamarr.
Lots of famous songs.
Yeah.
German language.
Mm. Next up is a lady who's unknown to UK audiences, but this is Dorothea Neff, who was an actress, but she's more famous today for what she did during the wartime. She helped her Jewish friend Lily Wolfe escape the Nazis at risk to her own life. On her grave is actually her death mask, which is quite an odd thing to see as you're walking around. I'd be very surprised if there isn't a film about her life. Okay, so we're finished today with a look inside the chapel. I'm glad Sonia's here with me today.
Still?
Yeah, still with me. That's a good sign. 2 hours in the cemetery with me, and she hasn't gone home. That's a good sign. Right, let's have a look in here. This is weird.
Yeah.
Okay, so there we go. That is a rather fabulous 2 hour visit to Central Cemetery in Vienna. just amazing being at the gravestones of Beethoven and Curt, Jurgens and all the others. I've seen so many I've forgotten who I've seen. The only other place like this in England is probably Highgate Cemetery, which has all the rich and famous there as well. But yeah, that is our conclusion of my Austrian adventure and my visit to my fantastic friend Sonia. Sonia's just got married, everybody, so I put a message below. Congratulations to Sonia. But Sonia's known me for 22 years, somehow still friends with me. I don't know how that happens, but yeah. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you very soon for the next video back in Old Blighty. Take care.